My interest in sustainability goes right back to when I was an architecture student, and Paul Ehrlich was talking about population explosion, Rachel Carson was talking about the death of the seas, and a lot of us students thought, well, maybe we should be doing something about this when it came to buildings, and so hence the idea of designing low energy buildings, autonomous buildings, buildings related to being self-sufficient so that you were growing your own food. What we said we could do with the very first medical centre we ever did was that we would make it use 80% less energy for no extra cost. And so we did the first medical centre where we got our 80% energy reduction at no extra cost, and then we did maybe a whole series of them, 5 or 6 other medical centres, using the same principles, which was just trying to improve the insulation of them and control the ventilation of them so that they used a lot less energy. And it was really simple stuff, and I think that did help to move the building code in the UK to become more energy efficient. It was a kind of global movement, and I think it was also done in response to the limits to growth people, the modelling that came out of MIT that showed that society was, if it carried on as it was going, would collapse about 2050. It really all stopped, I suppose, with the sort of economic reforms, with people like Thatcher coming into power, and the whole thing just disintegrated in terms of architecture. And architecture moved in a totally different direction. What we realised over the years in doing the low energy buildings, the autonomous buildings and the zero energy buildings was it wasn't the building that really mattered, it was what people did in them that mattered. And when you look at the ecological footprint of a person, say in a developed country like the UK, you find that the biggest component is the food that you eat. And that's followed then by your energy in terms of the domestic energy you use. The low energy buildings come in there. I mean, my view is that sustainability is as serious as gravity, and we wouldn't design a building that was deliberately going to fall down. We always respect gravity when we design buildings, and we should be doing exactly the same with sustainability.